Okay, my name's Jeremy. I'm the owner of Jeeps Unlimited here in Erie, Colorado, just north of downtown Denver. And I'm doing things a little not unorthodox as far as my listings go, because normally I like to have things completely stripped down. But I just bought this business, and I have some initial investors who helped me out in it who are coming due. So I'm going to do it a little bit more of an expedited way, and I hope you can understand that. And yeah, if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them for you. And if I can do something to show you something else, I'll be doing, I can do that for you as well. But let me get to the truck here. So what you're going to receive in this particular listing, unless you decide you need other stuff, and you can call me and ask me about the other stuff to see if it's still available, we can possibly work out a package deal. This is the only one I have in my yard. It is, I believe, and I'll verify this, but the year we have on it is a 51 Willys pickup truck. This is just the cab. I'll be listing the frame as well as the bed, which is filled with some stuff right now, later or after this listing and whatnot. The cab is, in my opinion, exceptionally clean. It has a little bit of rust, but nothing crazy, and it doesn't look like any body work or filler's ever been done on it. The sides are real straight. You see a little bit of surface rust in this area. This is all still hard. No holes or cancer in this stuff. It needs this to be kind of stripped down to the bare metal. And what there's looks like where maybe a body mount or a frame mount goes here. It's got a hole there, or it's no longer. Then something came through the firewall here, and you can see the metal is cracked right there. And I'm just going to point you out the big things that are. This one's still in place here, but it's needs to be tack welded back while these pieces are still there. When we pull this off, we'll make sure we get those pieces to you in case you want to reuse them. And then once again, that same crack on that area. The floorboard inside, it's got a little bit crack in the seam here, and then the floorboard is actually solid on the driver's side. For the most part, it's got a little bit of holes and coming through, but it's not really like cancerous. It's just like wear through holes. But nonetheless, I want you to see it. And then that side is almost the same thing. The nice center area here is in good shape, and then again once that side, and then we got a little bit of a hole under there coming through, or a good size hole coming through there. And then on this side, hopefully there's no bees left in this thing. It's cold enough here that it's not. And this side's actually been kind of preserved with some dirt, it looks like, so there's no holes there. So that's in good shape. So, all right, so that's kind of damage on it. If you see the top of the roof here, you can see there's some dings or dents on the top, but overall in real good shape. So the back glass is cracked. This little flat piece of cracked here, but for the most part, all the ribs that go down the side here are all in good shape, and there's no dings or anything in them, and it's exceptionally clean when you look down it, as far as the straightness of it, and all the body seams and everything like that are real clean. Surprisingly, the glass in the front of this thing is actually not cracked, and I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't crack. The way I'm going to ship these is, you can see my yard. It's a massive yard, and we do Jeeps from the 40s all the way up to current years and every model in between. I'm going to ship these out twice a month. So we'll have a shipment on the 15th, and then we'll have a shipment on the 1st. And that shipping will be built into the price of the actual cab or the frame or whatever you end up with out of this. And then we'll go from there. So if you have any other questions or comments, concerns, please feel free to give me a shout. You can reach me on my cell. Be patient with me. If you call me, I don't answer. Just leave me a message and I'll call you as soon as I can. We get like 500 phone calls a day. I mean, this yard is home to some of the most rare parts that exist in the world when it comes to Jeep stuff. So yeah, take a look if you want to look at this frame. It's in excellent shape as well. And you can see the bed sitting over there, a couple of the fenders and whatnot. And yeah, I appreciate you taking a look. 720-987-8772.